everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is the Gist with Lover and I am Lover, and today we are talking The Trade. So The Trade is a oh my god, why am I saying Netflix? The Trade is a new film on Prime Video. It's not really new, it came to on Prime Video on the 17th of March and it was produced and it went to cinema earlier this year, that was in January, and The Trade has been a very interesting film. I think I've been saying and too much. But away from me saying and we have to discuss The Trade today. And The Trade is a very wonderful film. Like, I haven't seen The Trade. I feel watching The Trade and the end, like the very last scene from the film, just reminds me of Brotherhood. And I got to remember that it was the same woman who produced Brotherhood. She also wrote this story and produced this, and it's based on true events. So before we discuss everything The Trade, please subscribe to my YouTube channel because the gist never ends with Loba. So why don't you want me to always give you the gist? Movies, TV shows, commentaries, among others. I will just do that. So subscribe. So away from subscribing and the rest, let's talk The Trade. Yeah. All about The Trade is a story that centers around a man called Eric. So Eric has been involved in kidnapping. Like, he kidnaps people for a living, and the least he demands for is $1,000, like US dollars. So much. This man is rich. So he kidnaps people, and his operation has actually kind of, he had taken, oh my god, I don't know the word to use. He had eaten deep into the cacao of the southern Nigerian society. Oh my god, I'm sounding funny. Or am I even sounding stupid? Okay, let me continue. So his operation has been like something that he had been doing for a very long time, and he now have, like, he goes like all the southern part of the country, somewhere he operate around Lagos, from Lagos to Onitsha and things like that. Yeah. So he's like a list kidnapper. He kidnaps top-notch people, and funny enough, like, he has connection. Like, this man is well connected. He's connected with bankers who come around and give him information about people they need to kidnap and get good money from. Then he still has police on his side who will always like kind of put him ahead, like, oh, things like this will be happening, so he can always be out a lot. So that's one thing about the character, like Eric. So now the thing is, will this man always continue doing this? And is this also this body of police who are like after him, and they are ready, they are working so well to ensure that they get to him. So now a certain person they kidnaps, which was I've forgotten the name of that character, but it was played by Rita Dominic. Kidnapping actually changed the narration of Eric and his business. It actually changed everything. So, and it was like a kind of betrayal from one of his workers and the rest. So everything just happened, like, and everything was like just kidnapping her, and before they will actually get to ransom and get to give Eric his money and the rest, everything just changed, and his business was just on the verge of he lost the business and everything. So now, will the police catch up with Eric, or he will go scot-free? That was like the struggle now we have to kind of see in this film. So this film is a crime thriller, and it's a very, very, very wonderful one. I don't know how many very we actually make you feel convinced. Like, the film is worth it. How I feel about the film before watching it. Before watching this film, I felt like, like, I saw the like kind of poster of the film, like, in general and rest. I was indifferent about it. I was not even like looking forward to watch it. But seeing the film, my god, it is worth the watch. So who are the actors we have on this film? So we have Rita Dominic, we have Blossom, Chuku, my god, we have Alino, we have Nengi Adoki, Shawn Faqua, Lami George, Stan Inze, Gideon Oke, Waje, Yemi Sholade, Denola Gray, Messi Ayibe. The list is long. So a lot of A-list actors were on this film, and the main character, that was Blossom, he did well. Like, he actually did well with his role, and also that Anambra man accent he was using, and also Nengi Adoki was his mistress, yeah. And this woman actually, like, she did well with her role. How she was very vibrant and cool and all of that, like, well, when things was going, and this part when the police were like on her neck, she did well with the way she was just so emotional. She was not calm. And that scene where she was with Eric upon when like the police were already after him and they were ready to get in. So that part where it was like the expression, everything was just so good. You know, like this woman is tense, she's under duress and the rest. Like she actually gave that character a life. Like she gave that character a life. Yes. So I'll actually kind of applaud her. I'll applaud Blossom for his character and how well he did with his own. I also someone talk about this character which was played by Shawn Faqua. I don't really understand why he was so zealous about getting Eric. What? Why would someone just choose to be, let's say, useless? No. Why would someone just choose to be so serious about his work and he ended up losing his life? I felt very, very bad. Like at that point, I was like, they must catch Eric. Eric must be caught. There must be a catch. Like seriously, I felt very bad that he lost his life. And it was like I just feel like it is sensible that, and it was actually warned. Like the other policewoman actually told the I don't know why I cannot remember the names, but I can remember the names of the actors, which was it was Shawn Faqua, this other lady which was played by the judge lady Lami George. So she actually warned him like, don't go after him, just let him be. But this guy was ready to get in. And I also love the fact, I think the climax of this film is when they I think when what's the name, Rita Dominic was able to escape being kidnapped and the rest. I'm like, yes, at this point they're going to stop this guy's operation and the police will actually get hold of him. But in as much as this has happened, this guy is smart. Now we will not get to know who is smarter. Is it the police? Is it Eric? This guy is smart. Like I just like the fact that Eric already planned his way. Like he has this, in as much as you know that okay, what he does is one thing that he could be caught one day. But he planned, he has like we call it retirement plan. He has the plan that once ever whenever it comes to him being caught or when he does not have this operation to be doing again, he's like he has his way around and he have what he can just do with his life. He has where he wants to go to and the rest. So it was a very wonderful one to see because some people will be caught in a tight situation in such situation. So the film is actually interesting. The story is just so nice. Like it's based on true event or so, but I actually did enjoy the film. It was a wonderful film. So on the long run, if you've not seen it, go see it. I don't want to give too much. Yeah, so that's one thing. So I actually like the film. If I'll be rating the film over 10, what will I be rating it? Over 10, I'll rate the film a 7 or 8. I don't know which is better, but the film is just good. I actually did enjoy it. I liked it. What else again? I think that's all I can say about the film. So it's a crime thriller, and I think crime thrillers are one. It's this genre of films which Jade Osuberu have decided to venture into now. And we are here for it because we love to see criminals and police struggle and see who will get the upper hand and the rest. So it's a very wonderful film, yes. So let's talk about how the film reminded me of Brotherhood. So upon watching this film, I just got to remember, oh, Brotherhood. So there was this struggle with the police and how these criminals want to go scot-free with all their crimes and the rest. However, for Brotherhood, so like I'm just talking about Brotherhood and this film now. So for this film, what's the name? The Trade now. I think more if someone should see this film, you'll be more of you'll be at the police side. However, I actually did watch this film with a friend, and he said upon watching it, he felt like the boy that's Blossom, that's the main character, Eric, he should go scot free without the police getting to catch him because he's just so smart. So he was at this position of in support of everything this character is doing. But for me, I was like at the side of the police because this guy is mean, he's wicked. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know. So that's for the trade. But for Brotherhood, I like everybody. Everybody like the will I call him the antagonist or the protagonist? I don't even know. That was the character which Toby Bakare played, and he was a criminal there. But in as much as the way it was projected in that film, I feel like everybody actually liked the criminal of that film. But for this the trade, I feel for me, it was the criminal that was Blossom. I was not really in support of his activities and the rest. So the film reminded me of that, and I feel crime thriller are just wonderful films which we are seeing in Nollywood scene now, and it's a very wonderful Johnny Well, I feel they should film Johnny Well. I feel they should explore more, because we don't do we like for recently now, or for the past like 3 or 4 years now, we've been seeing a good number of them, and they are doing well. So I won't feel like I'm going to do a video where I'll actually kind of suggest crime thriller films we should see in 2023. So that's all I have to say for the trade. So I'll be back here to give you another gist.